This is your weekly Magical Girl News Bulletin. Today is February 15th, 2026. Just in case you're seeing this sometime in the future, I hope you had a good Valentine's Day regardless, or if you don't celebrate, that's cool too, no worries. So we're going over some news items in the Magical Girl genre from this week. If you don't know me, my name is Ayumi. I've watched over 300 shows in the Magical Girl genre and counting, and I am always keeping up to date with Magical Girl news. So if you also want to be up to date on Magical Girl news, you should definitely be following me. This setup might look very familiar from last week. That is because a really weird sort of thing happened. So previously, Wishcat had announced that it would be premiering the second season, known as Wishcat Magic Card, on March 1st. However, like literally the day after I made my last video, they re-announced and changed the date. So two things to notice: not only did they change the date to March 8th, so the week after, but they also changed the logo for some reason. The Wishcat logo for this season had been white to, of course, as always, reflect the main cat, I Meow, but this one has now changed to black. I actually don't know which cat this corresponds to. I would assume it would be like a kind of villainous cat, because we have a bit more of like villainy going on in this second season as opposed to the first season, which didn't really have a bad guy, which was also fun. But anyways, we are still excited for this. They've already released the opening. You can go check out the opening for Witch Cat Magic Card over on YouTube right now. There's no official translation as of yet, though apparently there are rumors that there will be a Japanese one that I am eagerly awaiting. You can check out season 1, all of season 1, over on the official Wishcat YouTube channel. Next, we got news regarding Winx Club. So, Winx Club The Magic is Back, also known as Winx Club Season 9, now has an official game coming out for Nintendo Switch as well as PS5. Very exciting stuff if you actually want to have a plot for this reboot. If you are a Winxer, I guess this is a good thing to check out. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get it here in Japan, but still exciting nonetheless. So yes, again, that's coming April 30th. Magical Girl Raising Project F2P, which is the only comic original story in this particular franchise, has started to continue releasing new volumes. Volume 1 came out in 2016, Volume 2 in 2017, and Volume 3 is coming out this week, with Volume 4 dropping in March. So excited to see that. Of course, Raising Project Restart is also coming as an animated adaptation, which we're all looking forward to, and that'll be coming out sometime later this year. And finally, I wanted to give a shout out to Angel Mate, which has finally ended with chapter 20 in the most recent edition of Ribbon magazine. I will definitely get into it in depth in a future episode of Mahou Shoujo Manga Monday once I get through all the serialized series, so sometime in the summer. But for those who don't know the basic concept, this is about two angels in training going to angel school. Angels are deceased human children, and so these two main characters, they have gone through a lot as humans, and it really gives them a lot of difficulty in trying to learn how to become angels, and therefore beacons of hope for others when they didn't have hope themselves. It's very touching, like literally I sobbed in chapter 1. But in any case, yes, it has concluded. Hopefully Kokichi will get to do yet another adorable series in the genre, because their last work was also a magic school type of series. Very, very precious series, and it will be sorely missed. But yeah, so that is all for the news this week. I will continue to do these news roundups at the end of every week, if provided there are enough news items. Otherwise, we're going to be doing other kinds of magical girl talk, recommendations, all that good stuff. I'm talking about magical girls and thinking about them every day, posting videos when I can. So definitely, as always, stay tuned, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.